Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could be current. Others of you, this could be a situationship. For the rest of you, this could be a situation where you've met this person and you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I do have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Okay, past life connection, or simply a spiritual connection, not necessarily past life. I've done readings where the past life connection is not really from the past, but it's in the future, which I would call a future life connection. Okay, third party situation. Oh boy. A lot is going on, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards that are kind of on the dark side here. We have Wild Woman, followed by relationship, embracing the shadow, beliefs, pleasure, power, mystery, creativity, synthesis, and then we have shapeshifting under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, the connection that I have with you a long time ago, a while ago, has not been so clear. There are certain things that I have said and done behind the scenes. I have been quite sneaky. Yes, I have had this sneaky behavior. And it appears now that you've found out. The connection that I have with you has deteriorated because of the lack of truth that has been spoken, coming from my side. There is deceit, deception, suspicion in this connection. Everything that surrounds it, everything that is around it. This is something that I see. This is something that I've done. I have spoken words, some words that should have had meaning, but they meant something else. I have known stories and have spoken sentences, but have taken out a few things. What you don't know won't hurt you, or will it? Because to you it seems as if I have not told you the full story. I've not told you the truth. This relationship that we've gone through, that we've been in, I often wonder about it. There's a part of me that wants to be with you, and I see how the world is with you, and I like what I see. Many moons, many nights have gone by where I've just stayed awake, lying in bed thinking about you, what it would be like to be in a long-term committed connection with you. I want to be a part of that. I envy those who are with you. And I want to experience the happiness, the freedom, the joy, prosperity that comes along with it. I also feel that in this connection you have seen a side of me that I really did not want you to see. A shadow side of me. That shadow side that exists, that nobody really knows of. On the surface, everything seems great. But then deep down, there are darker secrets that I hold. You saw a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And I never really wanted you to see that side, but you did. With what we have going on in this relationship right now, I realize that things are very awkward. They don't feel right. Everything just doesn't seem right. And I do feel that in this connection, there is this lack of truth that exists. This feeling that I have where I've wanted to do certain things and say certain things, it never really came true. I have behaved in a way that was very impulsive. And because things are very awkward now, I don't really know how to approach you. I don't know what to say, and I don't know how to say it. I also feel that there is this belief in my heart that is very true, that is very strong. Right now, I think of the things that have happened between you and I. How we don't see eye to eye, how your opinions and mine, they are just so different. They are too different. And when I see this, life just seems different. I don't see things through your perspective because I was born and brought up in a very different way. And so were you. We are not on the same page. Our opinions are different. We have a lot of differences. I don't see this connection the same way. Not only that, but other people, family, friends, society are getting in the way. Rituals, customs, background, religion, these things are getting in the way. Between you and I. But despite all that, I don't care. I feel so much pleasure with you. The pleasure that I feel with you, this is spiritual and even physical. But sometimes I wouldn't really tell you how I felt. You have this way of making me feel powerless, weak in the knees, emotionally vulnerable. You make me feel as though I am being seduced. The reality is you don't even have to seduce me, but it just feels like that. You have so much power over me that it makes me feel powerless. I also now question, why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? certain things have happened. Certain things have changed. When I think of you, I can sometimes smell your scent. I can feel your presence even though you're not there. It lingers. And in my dreams, everything seems so real. I feel that in this connection, there's this desire that I have to know more about you, because I feel so familiar with you. There's something familiar about you where I feel as though I can talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me. I can talk to you as if I've known you forever. I feel absolutely comfortable with you. And this, I feel now, is a spiritual connection. I didn't think like that before. But as time goes by, nothing else could possibly explain this connection. Yes, I do feel that you and I are connected somehow, spiritually. I want to create something with you. Something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would like to weave, where you are the center of my world. And you are the center of my world, and I want to create something with you. But I find it difficult to. I find it difficult to create something with you because the beliefs that surround me, you, us. There used to be a time in this connection where I felt there was a lot of peace and harmony. But things have changed. Things no longer feel the same. Everything is different. I also feel that in this connection, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, even though I'm on the path with someone else, doing something else, my mind is turned towards you. I'm always yearning for you. There is a sense of lingering. I find it difficult to move on. I truly can't get you off my mind. There's a sense of anticipation, waiting, just waiting to see what happens. Will you one day come through? Will you be there? I've been waiting for you. I don't truly know if that'll happen, but I do know that I have feelings for you. And no matter what happens in this connection, even if you don't like me, I do feel that we have some type of a spiritual bond. And no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter who I'm with, a part of me will always be yearning for you. All right. Scorpio. So, a lot is going on here. We have a situation where somebody has not been 100% truthful in this connection. There is that lack of truth. Somebody here has been lying. Either they've been lying or they've been hiding the truth. Now, sometimes people may not actually say something. They may not lie directly, but by withholding information, that is also considered a lie for some people. Because they have not disclosed the full story. Here we have a situation where things are really, really awkward because of the differences that exist Now, because we have a third party card here, which is the shape-shifting card for me, I do find it a bit challenging here because some of you are with somebody who can't give you the time, energy, or effort. And some of you are with somebody who can't give you that because they're with someone else. The first that I just talked about, a previous, this is somebody that may be busy with work, busy with projects, busy taking care of a sick loved one, taking care of their kids on weekends because they just had custody or something like that, right? There's something here where this person needs to spend their time, their energy, their effort on something else because they can't on you. This is something that's considered a third party. It could also be a job where this person's not allowed to date someone in the same company or a rival company. So there's restrictions here. And because of those restrictions, they come from a deep core value. The beliefs card here talks about different morals, ethics, values, something that this person does in terms of their actions due to the society that they're from, or maybe the company that they're from. But whatever it is, their behavior is based on making others happy. This could be interference from the family. This could be societal. This could be, what are the neighbors going to say? You can't do this, you can't do that. So this really is a connection that you have, very deep-rooted. It's a spiritual connection. The hindrance here, the obstacle here, is what are others going to say? Now, you might not have that problem, but it does appear that this person is thinking about that because it clearly is a problem for this specific individual. It's a problem for them because it's a matter of the reputation, of the way they think about themselves, about how other people think about them. The beliefs card can talk about many things, but it talks about how there are these differences between you and this other individual, and it's hard to change it because it's been like that for years and years. Tradition. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Oh my God, look at that, guys. I think one of the last words I just said, tradition. That's tradition right there. It says tradition. Okay, so definitely we're dealing with something here that's based on tradition. Something that somebody wants to change, but the other person can't because they're really holding on to their beliefs. It could be one person, it could be both of you, that you have different set of beliefs and values, and it's just difficult to come together. You see, physically the bodies can come together, right? The hearts can even come together, but when it comes to living with each other as a couple, it's not just the both of you, it's you, it's the family, it's the friends, it's the society. And that's something that's causing a problem in this connection. What will others think? That is a question here. What will others think? I'm getting the sentence. What will others think if they find you and I together? Well, just don't get caught. Some of you might be in a third-party situation. Be very careful. You don't want to be breaking people's hearts. That's also just bad karma. So, this deck I read in the reverse, and this is me looking into the past slightly to see what happened that caused the problem in the first place. Here, this is for those of you that may have never gotten closure in this connection. This person may have just ghosted you. They may have simply just decreased the amount of messages, communication that they had with you. So this is really hurting you in a way. It is causing problems, and because of that, you're not really able to learn from this person to express yourself simply because there's a lack of communication. Let's have a look at tradition. Here it talks about the need to throw out old structures that constrain. The fear of unconventional ideas and the ways of approaching them. Non-conformity. So this person actually in the past wanted to go against tradition. They wanted to go against tradition. I mean, this could be somebody that just wants like an open marriage, for example, or an open partnership or relationship. Or somebody that wants to do anything that's slightly different than the norm, the standard, traditional kind of relationship. This person wants to do something a little different. And society doesn't look at it in a very healthy way. They think that, no, that's wrong. So this is something that's been causing a problem. They wanted to do something that was different in the past. However, they were unable to. Maybe even if they did, people looked at them in a different way. They behaved with them. They treated them poorly. That's the reason why some people are stuck. I'm seeing the word circumstances. I'm seeing the word limitations. They are stuck and they're limited with what they can do because of their situation that they are in. Here we have also 4 of Staffs. The 4 of Staffs. Let's have a look. Now, this talks about wanting stability because they were unable to find closure in a situation because it felt very unstable. Frustrations or disappointments at home. So they, in whatever home they're living in, with whomever, they feel that at this point in time, things are not going right for them. From that time up until now, even the cards haven't changed much, right? You still had the beliefs card. This is very much like the beliefs card. So things really have not changed. And they wanted closure, but they didn't get it. And now it's come to the point where, you know what? I wanted it, but I'm growing impatient. I don't even know if I'm going to get it or not. There are disappointments in the home environment. So this person could be with a partner who is upset and they create a very nasty environment at home, and they probably have their reasons for why they are upset. Remember, everybody's beliefs are different, right? Born and raised differently. Now, for others of you, this could also mean that they want to move on from the connection that they're in right now, and they want to be with you, or they want to have a better mood. But this could be somebody with a partner. This could be somebody living with their parents. It could be somebody that is in a work environment that's just completely toxic. And so their mood is just upset most of the time. Here we have a problem with the person's mood, with the way they think, the way they approach. They're unhappy in their home life or whatever type of life they have where they immerse themselves in more. They're unhappy there, but because they're unhappy, it follows them everywhere. That unhappiness follows them everywhere. And when they talk to you, or even to somebody else who they are potentially wanting a relationship with, they don't talk nicely. They are maybe rude, they're rough, they're mean, they're blunt. And they have a different way of approaching things. They're very stubborn, but the only reason they're stubborn is because they believe that what they think is true, what they think is the right way. They only believe it because that's the way it's always been. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. Oh my. Not bad at all, Scorpio. Here we have the 2 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. Then we have the Page of Cups. The Hierophant, again, tradition. Wow, what's going on? Please do tell. Scorpio, what is going on in your life? Tell me in the comments below. When it comes to values, morals, ethics, tradition, because there's something going on here that I'd like to read about. This has come up 3 times now. The theme of tradition, of beliefs has come up. So here we have the Two of Cups. This person does want to reconcile with you. They want to have a union, a reunion with you. Also, there's a sense of wanting to forgive and forget. Might not be able to forget, but there's a sense of forgiveness here, wanting to give this cup of love and making sure that somebody else understands that I've been through this, but I really want to make this work. Now, this is also a card that indicates soulmate. So this could be a spiritual connection, which we had before. It also talks about how this person wants to have a fresh start, and they are wanting to be either romantically involved with you, or it could be friendship. It's starting off very slow and steady. They're not liking the situation that they're in right now, so they really do want to move on from the type of environment that they feel they're stuck in. Here with the Eight of Cups, they're moving on to bigger, better things, to a better, brighter future. This is what they're hoping for. This is what they want. And then we have here the Page of Cups. This person wants to move on in this connection, and they want to reach out to you. But remember, this is a page. So when they do reach out to you, it's going to be in a very sheepish, shy, maybe even immature and inexperienced. This is how this person's going to be. So something's better than nothing. And this person's not going to be very bold. They could have come to you as a king, but they're trying to start off small. And that's the best way. Start off as a seedling, right? And then grow. Grow from there. This is what this person's trying to do. They just want to reach out to you in any way and not be so blunt. Here we also have the Hierophant. The Hierophant here talks about tradition, once again. It talks about commitment, how it's important, but they also want the rest of the world, the rest of the society, to respect you. To respect you so that they feel comfort, they feel confident, and they feel that their decision has been correct, which is bad because, in a way, if their decision is not validated and approved, they feel that they're not good enough, they're not complete. And that depends, once again, on someone who is probably trying to impress their family member, their parents, their society, their friend circle. So we do have an issue here where the person's really not living for themselves. They're living more for what others think and what others feel. Sometimes that works out, okay? Maybe in an arranged marriage that might work out, but in love marriages, come on. Or not even marriage, but partnership, right? It doesn't work out like that. It can't be. Now, some people get offended. Why did I say marriage? Well, because the majority of the people in the world, and even in my past lives, they traditionally would just get married. Now, these days, a lot of people are just living together. They're just partnerships. And that's perfectly fine. Not everybody wants to have something on paper, and nor do people want to have kids. They're fine, and that's perfectly fine. But here we are talking about somebody who's talking about tradition, old-fashioned ways. That's why I mentioned the word here, marriage. Because I've had some of my viewers, when they write their comments, they do say that I hate it when you use the word marriage. I hate marriage. I understand you've been through stuff, but it's a word. So sometimes I have to use certain words because of the type of cards that are coming out. This person wants other people to respect you. This person wants to be respected. They want others to respect their decisions. And if there's no respect for you, they don't feel that they themselves are a respectable individual. Like, this means a lot to them. I'm pretty surprised, guys. You got the beliefs card, then you got the tradition card, and then you got the Hierophant. For me, these are all the same. So there's something major going on here. Let me know what's going on. We also have here the Ace of Swords, cutting to the heart of the matter, really wanting to talk about this brilliance. I'm getting the word resilience and resiliency, But this person's wanting to talk in a brilliant kind of way. I'm also seeing leadership. They're wanting to lead certain things in this connection so that the thought process, the ideas that one has, they can come to light. I'm seeing here that this person wants to talk. They want to do things in this connection, but they want to do it in a very logical, sophisticated way. They want to go by the book, but they also want to have you. So, hats off to them if they can do this. Cross-watcher, are you able to do this? Are you able to pull that off? So this is somebody that wants to satisfy the rest of the world with whatever demands they have, but they also want to satisfy whatever is going on here, where we have this feeling of wanting to talk, wanting to open up. Definitely we have a situation here where this person wants their way, but they're trying to convince the rest of the world that this is why we should change our way of thinking. These are my reasons. Do I find this to be a very easy situation, Scorpio? Absolutely no. This is a very strugglesome situation. Strugglesome? I don't know. Troublesome. Is there such a word as strugglesome? Probably not. That's just an Asnointian term. So this is a troublesome situation where people are not seeing eye to eye. This person is trying to make everybody happy, but they know how important it is for them to be happy as well. It's a struggle, guys. So don't think that in this connection everything is going to work out fine and dandy in the beginning. Both of you, especially your person of interest, is going to have to work towards this. It's not going to be easy, but it's not impossible. Just going to do a quick prayer. Perfect timing. So this talks about divine timing. You both were and are destined to have come across each other. You were supposed to cross paths. And on those paths that you were on, you came to a common point, and now it says here to choose a new direction. And get more information. We have here also abundance. Followed by trust. No need to worry. Then we have ask your angels. Followed by reconsider under the bottom of the deck, the overarching theme. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Here we have perfect timing. So it does seem that everything is going to happen in divine timing. The timing will be right, not when you think of it to be, but it will be when it's supposed to be. When the angels in heaven, the celestial beings, when God knows it's the right time for you, what is in your benefit, what's in your best interest. You're not going to think it's the best thing when it happens, but years down the road, you'll think, okay, I understand now. That was actually my best interest. Here they are saying to choose a new direction. Choose a different approach, a different method to the situation, how you're approaching this person, even the path that you're on, the way that you're thinking. You are going to have to get more information regarding this. The information could be about this person, about their background. It could be about the fights that you've been having, how to communicate better. It could be any type of information. The key thing here is the fact when this card comes up, it usually means there is a lack of information that you have, which is why there are issues in this connection. In order to gain understanding and that wisdom, you will need to get that information, and it will come to you. Intuitively, it'll come to you. Maybe even through a friend. They may say something and all of a sudden just click that I didn't know I had this question, yet this question's been answered. Certain things like this happen, and it's not by chance, it's not by fluke. We also have here abundance. So abundance will be gained. It will be given to you. Trust in the divine. Here we have the Christ consciousness. This is simply the source, the light. You can always pray to the source, the holy light of God. Always remember to say the holy light. Here we also have no need to worry. They're saying this is going to happen in perfect timing and there's no need to worry about it. Ask your angels and you will get that information. Once you choose a new direction, by getting that information, you'll choose a new direction. By asking your angels, you will get that information. Then you will be able to reconsider your actions, your words, your deeds, anything that you're going to say or do regarding this person, whatever type of outcome they're supposed to be. Things are going to change because of the direction, because of the method of approach is changing, so the result's going to change. But that information that you gain will give you the opportunity to reconsider what it is that you were going to say, you were going to do, any type of actions that you're going to take. And that's your reading, Scorpio. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments. Sometimes I read them, but I'm not really able to write back because with the grace of God, there's so many of you now. Also, I wanted to let you know, for those of you who are new, I have another channel called Asnointia Audio that is on YouTube. Those videos are absolutely free. And I have topics on there regarding past life and spiritual connections, regarding relationship and advice on that, relationships. Also, the most recent one I had done, which is a very long time ago now, that is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to upload something very soon on that channel. So please do check that out as well. And if some of you want a past life reading, if you don't see that on my website, if you're unable to order, feel free to send me an email on my email address, and I will put you on the waiting list. I'm just thinking, because I do have a lot of people on the waiting list right now too, but I will eventually get to you. So if it's not open, feel free to reach out. Also, on my videos, I do have a few videos that you would find really interesting on my videos on my other channel. That's Asnointia Audio. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other one is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. And then I have about 3 more and a couple other few of them that I have on spiritual connections itself, like what and who is a twin flame, what and who is a karmic partner, what and who is a soulmate. And beyond that, Angel Fakio, my angel guide, has told me that we have something called water twins, air twins, earth twins, fire twins. What is a fire twin? That is a twin flame. So cool. I had no idea. So that's what she told me. And feel free to have a look at that channel and let me know what you think. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.